All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Some Random Guy Speaks. I am your host, Tony G. We're about to get started today. Yeah, so I'm en route. Yeah, I ran into a little bit of a traffic jam. I said, you know what? It's 5 o'clock. Let me go ahead and turn this on right now. And on my way to the Trump rally, Trump is celebrating in Michigan his first 100 days. So, congratulations once again on the remarkable job that Trump is doing. I think he's doing a wonderful job under the circumstances because these people on the left, we already know what is at stake here, and they do not want Trump to succeed because if Trump succeeds, I'm talking about the Democratic elites. If Trump succeeds, that means that they will be ousted out of power. And once are ousted out of power, they're going to also be arrested. And they don't want that. So this is why they are going to great lengths in order to roadblock and stop him. This is why they're using lawfare. This is why they're constantly fighting for these desperate criminals. They even want the criminals. They're so desperate from the Democratic elites that they want the criminals. They want the criminals over here. And if they can have the criminals over here, you know, and because they already know the Democrats voting bloc has shrunk tremendously. They need these illegals. They need the criminals. This is one of the reasons why, what's his name, Chris Van Halen went over there to El Salvador to negotiate terms with the president there for his release. You know, they need the criminals. They need the illegals. This is what they need in order for them to stay in power. The Democrats are panicked out like never before. Never have I watched the news where they're over here doing fake polls. Look at what Amazon did. We're going to talk about all this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And I should be there in like 7 minutes. So I'm en route right now. It's a suburb of Detroit, which is Macomb Community College. This is where I've gone for the Trump rally back in 2020. Trump likes to host his rallies over here because this is a strong hotbed, very red in this particular area of Macomb, Michigan. Macomb Township, I should say. Macomb County. So yeah, so Macomb County is a hotbed for Republican, especially MAGA Republican Party. So as we get closer, you guys will see MAGA Trump supporters. I'm wearing my Trump hat as well. You know how I do. And I'm going to be interviewing some people, talking to some people, and asking them, regards to what type of job you think Trump is doing. And yeah, this is going to be something to talk about. I'm getting very close here today, and this is why I love being an Uber driver at the same time because this allows me to I can this allows me, ladies and gentlemen, to be very flexible. I don't have to deal with a lot of family like that. I don't have children and none of that stuff. So when these events come around, I can plan for it easier. But his events usually fall on during the week, and he wanted to celebrate it, and he should celebrate it. Trump should celebrate it. So, so right now, as I get closer and things like that, because I haven't did a live in a while, man. And normally I have some people in the room. Right now, the weather is so nice, and people ain't even trying to sit back on their phones and computers. People out there living life, and I respect that. I do. Yeah, I respect that. So, but the show must go on, and I always promise to put on a good show. And as I'm getting closer and closer to the air, here it is, right over here. So you got the police out here. I expect to probably see some protesters. I didn't see the protesters before back in 2020, and the last time that I have been here, was 2020. You know what I'm saying? So you got the police over here on the right. I don't know if you guys can see them and stuff. So they're out here directing traffic and so forth. So they're gonna be pretty much it's over here at Macomb Community College. So you're gonna see security and things as I start to get closer. I gotta find myself a parking spot. I would like to have gotten here earlier, but they said be here about 3. But I'm gonna tell you, man, that line is so long um, and things. So what I'm gonna do is do my best. I got my walking shoes on today, and yeah, we're gonna see what happens and things. So yeah, we are gonna see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up over here. Here, these are the protesters, ladies and gentlemen. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drive by the protesters. Here it is. Fuck MAGA. We elect whatever. Here it is. Trump lies, people dies. We support Trump, free speech, veterans. There it is right here. So these are the anti-Trump supporters. Put in this puppets, democracy, oligarchy. So all these people out here are protesting. I love Dems. Fuck Trump. They got the flag up here. Let me see. I'm reading this: justice, equality, democracy, 100 days, chaos, resist. Um, yeah, it's a big to do, ladies and gentlemen. It is a big to do. Um, you see all this over here to my right? Reading some of the signs: resist, impeach Trump. How great is your 401k? Make America gift free again. Power hat wisdom. I'm trying to read all of them. Somebody got a Canadian flag. Yeah, so all the people here impeach liberty, justice. Okay, let's see here. What else? Somebody got the flag over here. Um, Let me see here. Look at this. Trump for jail. Yeah, yeah. So that is mainly it there for what I see. I got to turn back around, get back the other way. They got the streets and stuff blocked, just as I predicted. Now I'm gonna tell you guys this. What the Democrats and Act Blue, what they do, the Act Blue is another slush fund. They still got some other ones out there. So what the Democrats do is they pay these guys to show up. And this time they have paid a lot of them. I don't think these are real. I'm gonna turn back around where you guys can see the protests because I'm trying to get up in there. But these are paid. A lot of these guys are paid for from the Act Blue. Act Blue is a slush fund thing led by George Soros. So what does he do? They pay these guys to come out here, pay them talking about Trump, F Trump, and all this other stuff. So let me go ahead and turn around, and I'm gonna go back the other way. But I just want you guys to really see what is going on, though. I got to turn back around. I'm trying to get to the Trump rally, but I'm going to go back and then show you guys again. These guys, a lot of them are paid. These are paid. These are not real Democrats. These are paid people. The same people that show up for Kamala Harris, they're paid to come out here. They bust them. They bring them out here to protest. This has already been exposed already. So it's not a real demonstration when they're paying for it. So right under Act Blue. So I'm gonna go back around. I got to circle around and go back around. But Trump is here today uh, to celebrate his first 100 days in office. So I just want to show you guys again the protesters over to my left this time, and they just showed up, bust them out here. Because this area that I'm in, ladies and gentlemen, this is a strong Republican, MAGA Republican, red part of the county here. This is Macomb County. And this is where Trump had his first Trump rally. Now I'm turning around because they got some of the streets blocked off. Since I haven't been over here since 2020. I live in Michigan. Remember I told you guys, Detroit area? So I'm coming back around again, though, and therefore you guys can see. You know, We'll try to get out here too. I'm gonna have to probably park off the street. Probably is what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna probably park off the street and then walk my way down though. But I'm gonna show you guys the fake Democratic supporters that's paid by Act Blue, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this because this is not a real demonstration. Same old people that show up for BLM, same old people, same old people, same old people. It's just so it's a joke. Same old people. Let me go ahead and go back around again. This is a joke. Let me go ahead and put it over here. So I'm gonna put it over here. That way you guys can see. Then I gotta go and find some parking. Yeah, I'm gonna have to park off campus because this is at a community college. So this is where Trump likes to go to do his rallies and things. So you guys can see him right now. Look at this. Fuck Trump. All this shit. Here it is. I'm gonna let you guys see the signs. I read most of them, but they're over here to my left now. You guys can see it. Upside down flag, anti-American, fuck Trump, Trump, this and that, Trump kiss my ass. What else they got? Resist, resist. Look at this. Rainbow card. Look at this. First 100 days of hell. Nazi Trump. Ku Klux Klan Trump. Fuck Trump. How was your 401k? You Trump supporters ain't shit. Let me see. I reread the other. Look at the other side over here. Look at this over here. Trump, it loves being evil. Look at this. Yeah, resist, not paid, just pissed off. Look at that. I just want you guys to really see. This is what it is. Look at this. This is what it is. These are anti-Americans, by the way. They're paid, sell out to come out here. This ain't even a demonstration. Now again, Constitution, you have a right to, you have a right to, come out here and demonstrate and protest. You have that right. But look at it though, man. Upside, this is a tyrant, racist, unhinged, mobile patriarch. They got that spelling Trump. I never heard that one before. Fuck. What's it say? I'm trying to read all the signs though, man. There's so many of these signs and stuff. And the main you can't park inside over there. I'm gonna have to find another spot, ladies and gentlemen. But I like promise though, I got to give the real thing. I got to give it. Got to give it though. And why they got this blocked off. I can't get over here at all. I'm gonna have to park off site. I am going to have to park off site, ladies and gentlemen. You see the police over there. They got down there, fuck down on Trump. Fuck the MAGA movement, Nazi MAGA, MAGA Nazi, all this other kind of stuff. Yahtzee Nazi, you know? Yep. You guys are seeing this stuff. And I'm at the park on site, as I said before. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, because the police ain't going to let us make this left turn. Yep, so I got to go head on and, yeah, they ain't going to make it easy, though. But again, it's Trump. They got ground security, top flight security. It's going down. Helicopters, snipers, you know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff. Trump wears a Kevlar bulletproof vest. I mean, a suit. His suit is made of Kevlar. That's what explains why his weight, why they put a little bit more weight on him because of the Kevlar. Yeah. I just want you guys, if you guys can stick around and watch, that's what I want you guys to be able to do. Because right now, I can tell my supporters and who are not my supporters, you just run across my channel. My real supporters will stick around, though. That's how it is. Where's my real supporters at, man? Come on with my real Trump supporters, though, man. These people ain't my real Trump supporters. I'm looking for my real Trump supporters. Calling you guys out. I posted this earlier today. You had all day to get yourself together. Come on now. Where's my Trump supporters at? I'm looking for my Trump supporters. Where are my people? These are not my people here. I'm looking for my people. Where my people at? I'm looking for my people. I mean, maybe I could park over here. Man, I don't want to get told. Man, they got this stuff blocked off, man. Woo! Man, I tell you though, man. Yeah, ladies, I'm a track. Woo, man, this is something else. Yep. Security is tight, and yeah, security is very tight. Yep. And I don't know if I can even park over here. I'm not going to chance it, ladies and gentlemen. They got all this stuff blocked all the way off, and I'm gonna have to try to find a spot where to park. Man, whoo! Talking about showing up late, boy. Yeah, I don't have my pepper gel on me today, but if I have my pepper gel on me, you know what I'm saying, I will go over there club too, and things because with some of these deranged, Trump deranged people, you're gonna have to pepper gel them, man. I mean, it is what it is, and I'll be recording it, or I'll be within my just right to do so. All right, so let me go ahead on and do this here, ladies and gentlemen. I got to get myself together here. Hopefully, I can park over here, get myself together, and make it happen, like the captain. Make it happen, cause I'm gonna see if I can get a park over here. Hopefully, I can. Hopefully, I can. I'm about to get out of the car in a minute. Boy, I tell y'all, man, security is tight. Security is tight and right, man. It's tight. Snipers on the roof, everything, man. Yeah. So I just want you guys to see. I already showed you guys the protesters. The protesters are ornery. They're angry. They think that Trump is bringing this country down and things like that, which is the opposite. And they are under propaganda, great mind control, and also sellouts. So we're gonna go head on and make this happen and stuff like that. I got my MAGA cap, Trump supporter. Yep. Make America great again. And let me see here. I think this is mainly it. I think this is mainly it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see here. Let me turn the car off because I know I'm gonna need my ID. And let me see. Let me go grab my other camera because I gotta take some photos because I'll be posting this up later on. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, and so let me see here. So it's about to go down. Just give me a minute because I gotta get myself sick protesters. You know what I'm saying? So and they're mad and angry, out of control as usual. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I gotta get my camera out. I got a frunk in this car too. Not a trunk, but a frunk. Yeah, I got a frunk. So here it is right over here. All right, here's my camera right here. That's one of my babies right here. Look at my baby. Mm-hmm. Get my baby. That's my baby right here, boy. Yeah, so yeah, so we're going about to get ready to hit it, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I predict that it's gonna be a peaceful rally on the Trump's end, as always is. I already showed you the other people. And yeah, let me do this here. Just one moment. All right. Give me one moment. All right. Right. I got my camera. All right. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, got my MAGA cap on. You know, they're gonna get riled up. But again, this is America. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, so let's get started. It's my funk. Not a trunk, ladies and gentlemen, a funk. All right, so let's go ahead and do this here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead on and we're gonna walk over here and we're gonna cover this story though. So I'm gonna go over here and cover the story and everything though, you know. So other than that, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys will be coming on here. Where's my supporters at, man? What is the dealio, man? Where's my supporters? I don't have none of my supporters on the live today, man. What is the deal? Y'all ain't that damn busy, are you? Come on, man. These ain't my supporters though, man. I don't know who the people coming in and out, but where is my supporters, you know? Yeah, yeah. So let me see here. I don't know if I can park over here, ladies and gentlemen. Close. I don't want to go too far. Damn. Yep. All right, let me do this here. Yeah. Huh. Let me see here. I don't know. What y'all think? Well, my sports supporters ain't on right now anyway. Mm. All right, let's take a look at it here. Man, I'm not for sure, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to chance it because I don't want to get told. May have to try to find another spot. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and park further down somewhere because this is a restaurant and this is their parking, and I'm sure they're not gonna support. I don't know if they support the Trump supporters or not. I'm not so sure. I'm not for sure. That's a good question. I'm trying to see what I'm gonna do here. Man, it's kind of iffy though, ladies and gentlemen. It's kind of iffy. Ooh, boy. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of rough. They didn't already allow. They only have a occupancy of a certain amount of people to get inside of the actual event. Since I got up here late because I ran into traffic,